Hi Sagittarius, this is Marishi Masha Ashaloka. Let's see what is it that you need to hear from me for the rest of March 2021. Sagittarians out there, Sun, Moon, or Rising, Venus. What is it that you need to hear from me right now? Your first card is the Strength card. So you're building up the courage to take things forward. It's almost like you're stepping up. Okay, you're finally taking charge of your life. For that, you need to be prepared. You need to convince yourself, I am ready to do this. I got to do this, so I need to step up. Because I'm looking at the Chariot energy. It's almost like you're talking to yourself, I got to do something about this. I need to make this happen. But whatever you're up to, you need to really have that courage. And for that, you need to talk to yourself. Okay? To go on that path. To make things, be back on track. Alright. Because the lion is like, you're taming a beast. But the beast is you yourself. Your inner soul. You're taming yourself, you're preparing yourself for this journey forward. Alright, Sagittarians out there. What is your next card, please? Sagittarians. Ooh, it hasn't been easy so far. Okay, and it's not going to be easy as well. But then, something is going to be offered to you. With the Six of Pentacles energy, something is going to be offered to you which is going to make or bring about a change. Or you are the one who's initiating. Okay, it's going to be a challenging journey forward, but you are going to take the initiative. That's more like it, because you're preparing yourself for this. Alright, let's see. Sagittarius, what next? Yes, with the Temperance energy and the Hangman. Things has been tough, okay? Things were pretty much in limbo. Nothing much was happening. But for some reason, I feel like right now, you're finally wrapping your head around the situation and figuring things out. Having that balance in your head, trying to assess the situation and making a conclusion, I got to do something about this. I got to bring about a change because this isn't working out anymore. Yeah? You might have been waiting and waiting and waiting for something to turn, be offered to you, someone to approach you, all that. But now I feel like someone out there is finally weighing things out in their head. Having that balance, trying to put the pieces into the puzzle. Finally. Oh, this is how it is. You're not ignorant anymore. You're understanding a situation for what it is. Because it's almost about time. And it has been a tough journey. You've already got 3 major arcanas in your reading so far. Not fun. Sagittarians out there, what is your next card, please? Yes, 5 swords. You kept fighting for something. It was a lost battle. It wasn't worth it, but you did not give up. You kept going with it. You kept trying. You kept putting yourself in this hangman situation. Hanging in there to see if things will turn around. I see people not being on the same page. You're fighting a lost cause, a lost battle. What you want, the other person doesn't want it. But still you hung out there to see if there will be a change. They will come around. Doesn't have to be a relationship situation itself. You will know if it is your story. But now, someone is done. Someone is done hanging around. Because whatever you were fighting for, it's just weighed you down every step of the way. And I feel like this has been going on for some time. I would say more than a year. So that's the case, that's bad. But the good part is the temperance and the strength. Finally, you have figured things out. You know you got to do something about this, all right? You're understanding your worth. There is something which is changing within you as well. Again, when I'm looking at the strength card, which is a Leo energy, you know, something is waking up. When I'm looking at this King of Wands, it's all fired up. There is something, you know, changing internally. You're very determined, you know, fired up. It's like something just sparked. And you're realizing you got to take charge of your life, because we started off with the Chariot energy. Chariot is all about taking charge and moving forward. So no more wasting your life. All right. Sagittarians out there, what is your next card, please? I also want to say, just okay, this is the first time I feel, you know, that energy within this card. People were mocking you as well. You know, whatever you were waiting for, whatever you believe, things, you know, it will eventually turn around in your favor. They will come back, all that. I feel others were mocking you at your mindset. We'll see. That kind of, you know, you were being mocked. And you did not realize it because you had immense belief in what you thought will happen. But that is changing. You know, that realization that with that temperance energy, you finally, you know, thinking it through, weighing the pros and cons, understanding the reality. The next card is this one. Six of Pentacles. This is the second time it's coming through. Ten of Swords. There has been, you know, an imbalance. Whatever you're realizing right now, you realize, you know, it's one way. What you wanted, the other person did not want. Because I was speaking about the mocking energy. And Six of Pentacles for me is like one person being generous, the other people are just receiving. Okay? There is no give back energy. They are only receiving. And you keep giving. So there is imbalance there. Okay? You're not getting anything back in return. There is no equal reciprocation. Okay? And now you realize you will not get what you want. Okay, that understanding is coming through because you realize it's over. Okay, it's just not worth it putting in the effort. Maybe some of you don't want to hear it, but you will know if it is your story. Okay, because with that Strength card and the Six of Pentacles, you finally realizing, okay, even with its Temperance energy, this is what has been going on. There is not much hope there to, you know, revive the situation because I think it has been dead long ago. And I was still holding on. I was still clinging on. I did not want to accept this situation with the Ten of Swords. You might feel betrayed. But you knew it is over. So it's not even their fault. You were holding on. Yeah? I'm just going to break the deck because they are asking me to. Yes, I just broke the deck and it's saying death, which is the same energy as the Ten of Swords. Yeah? So death is about letting go of what has been dead and moving on. It's the same damn energy. Okay? You got to let go. Leave behind what isn't working. That transition has to happen. It should have happened yesterday or last year. But you just did not realize it because you did not accept the death. Okay? So it's just confirming to you it's about time you turn your back from what has happened. Like I said, it is not their fault that you clung on. You wasted your 1 year. It is not their fault because they have made it completely, clear that it is over. You kept fighting. I know this is ruthless of me to speak to you like this, but nobody else would. All right, moving on. Sagittarians out there. What is your next card, please? See? What is this? The 5 Cups. You still crying. This is not your next card. They wanted to show up. 5 Cups. If you look at this, the person is still crying over spilt milk. It's more like spilt blood. Their focus is on the fallen cups. What you have lost. It's about time you stop thinking about it. Thinking about the Ten of Swords. Turn your back from this because it's not serving you. It's just getting toxic. It's just unhealthy for you. And I feel like you're already realizing it. You are at that point where you're finally realizing that you got to take charge of your life. If you haven't realized, this reading would make you realize. Okay? Yes, because you were defensive. You were still, standing your ground. Pushing away people who were trying to, speak to you, get to you, tell you, dude, you got to move on. Dude, that is over. You're wasting your life. Maybe you would be, you would not want to hear this from me right now. Some of your mothers might be trying to put some sense into you. Okay, but you were pushing them away. Because you're so focused on what was important to you, but what is not there anymore. All right, moving on. Sagittarians out there. What is your next card, please? While I was shuffling, I was thinking about, just for some of you out there, might have lost or might have gone through a miscarriage and is not accepting. You are just not moving on. It's about losing a child, even if it was in the fetus. Some of you might have lost had a miscarriage, and you weren't prepared or ready to move on. And it takes time. I get it. It takes time. Now you need to consciously prepare yourself to move on. Okay? We're looking at the Page of Pentacles and the Magician. I would say small steps. Okay? Small steps. Take tiny steps and see where things will take you. because you have it in you to bring about that change in your life. Because you are a manifester, but you have to start believing in yourself. Yes, 5 wands. You are conflicted. You are doubting yourself. You're worried it is not going to work out. Wherever you're going, it's still going to be the same. That is stopping you from doing anything about it. Because you don't want to go through the same process. All right. That is no excuse, because you're still putting yourself stuck in that phase of your life which is long gone, and you are just by yourself, just suffering. And it's almost like you're self-sabotaging. You are not doing any favor towards yourself. So move on. How much ever difficult it is to move on, do it. All right, Sagittarians, and what is your next card, please? Two of Pentacles. If you look at this Two of Pentacles and the Temperance energy, both these people are juggling with, this person is juggling with 2 balls. It's actually a spirit. And this lady up here is walking the tightrope but juggling 2 coins. You wouldn't know how things will end up. You wouldn't know, whether you will be able to make it. You're very cautious as a person right now. I would say you're overthinking this. Okay? So have that courage to walk that rope. You don't have to worry you will slip. Yeah, it's going to be bad if you slip. Because it seems like you're very high up in the air. But it's all in here. Okay? It's all in the head. And if you look at all these 3 cards, there's so many coins. 6 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. I want to say it's going to be a one-man show. Me talking to you is only going to help you a fraction. No one else will be able to help you other than yourself. That is why we have the Strength card as a first card for you. You have to do the talking. I think I said that initially, and this also confirms it. You really got to do the talking to yourself. You need to hear it from your own mouth. Sounds weird, but you got to trust yourself. Because, if I tell you something and you don't believe it, it's just not going to work out. But if you say it out loud, this is what I want, you're listening to yourself, your soul will trust you. But for some reason, you don't believe in yourself. You feel like this is going to be a very tough journey, so I am not going to try. History is going to repeat again, so I am not going to try. You're contemplating, you want both sides, both the worlds. You want things to get better for you, because we are looking at the 9 of Cups. You want to be happy in your life. You want your wishes to be fulfilled. But are you doing something about it? Are you initiating anything to go towards and achieve these goals? You got to put in the work. Only then can you see the results. Okay? I feel like you are not doing it. Okay? Because so much self-doubts. So prepare yourself to be on the journey to make things happen for you. All right. Feel like I'm a shrink right now. Sagittarians, what is your last card right now? What is your last card? What is it that you need to hear from me? Sagittarians, yes. And it's about time. Charge forward, full speed. No more thinking. Knight of Swords is a very abrupt energy. No more thinking. You just do it. You don't have to think about the consequences, because I spoke about being cautious. Slipping and falling and breaking a couple of bones. You think about the consequences, it is going to stop you from doing anything. With the Seven of Wands, the same thing. You're being defensive, but you got to let go. You need to let your guards down. Okay? And do it today, do it tomorrow. Do something about this. Okay? Whatever you have been stopping yourself from doing because you were cautious, just let go. Let go and see where things take you. Alright? One last card for the Sagittarians out there. Like I said, put in the work. 8 of Pentacles. Start putting in the work. Okay? Be the magician. You have it within you. You can manifest your dreams. You can make it happen. You can achieve all that what you wanted. Just because you went through some kind of a failure earlier, it doesn't mean that your life is doomed. Okay? Put in the work and see what happens. Yes. Your advice right now is, again, the Death card. Let go of the past. Turn your back from the past. It shouldn't matter anymore. And it shouldn't shadow your present or your future. That's it. This is Marishi, you my channel. Until next time, bye.